Right, hi guys. So this is just going to be off the cup video. This is not really any script or any notes. It's just going to be off the cup because I want to talk about this. So for those of you who don't know what I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here is, I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here is a TV show on ITV that has a bunch of celebrities, maximum of like 12 celebrities in the jungle and putting them through trials. Bit bit uncomfortable trials. There's a lot of like creepy crawlies, insects, bugs, scorpions, and sometimes other things as well. That and if they have to put them through trials, and if they don't do the trials, then they don't get food. But they're in the jungle, and it's in a more of a uncomfortable situation for them. Just recently, I think this is like a couple of days old now, but I only just found this out yesterday, that one of the celebrities named Nella Rose and Fred Sirisix. So Nella Rose is a YouTuber. I don't really know what content she does, but I know she's a YouTuber. Yeah, that's pretty much it I know about her. But Fred Sirisix, I know. Fred Sirisix, I mainly know him from the Three Amigos with Gordon Ramsay and Gino D'Acampo, and I like him. I think he's a good guy. Yeah, no, but he's also known for doing things like first dates as well. So, but in this episode, they got into a bit of a argument. And let's actually talk about this. So let's actually just go through the clip before I give any more thoughts on it.
Morning, darling.
Morning, babe.
Morning, Nick.
Hey, Nella.
So already she's already just ignoring Fred. You can see something's up with her. Like, so she's not really happy with like Fred. But let's get into the reason why she is unhappy with Fred.
Night after dinner, Fred has made a comment about him basically how he could be my dad. And I took offense to that because one of the first conversations we had together was me opening up about the fact that my dad's passed away.
So that's quite a serious thing that she's accusing Fred of. They will go into a bit of context about it very soon. Like, this is like the only time I think they've actually shown context to a situation like this. So now, just to go in with it with a very open mind, this probably isn't what you guys are going to expect. So let's actually get into the clip.
I'm worried also to cut my fingers with this bloody knife. Gotta be very careful. Jeez.
I don't know how you lot doing this without glasses.
Well, I can't see anything.
Do you wear contact lenses?
No.
Oh shit. But didn't you have that surgery thing?
Yeah, I did, but it's not like
The best.
I had it because I'm old.
Oh shit.
And my eyesight wasn't so good and I had to
You're
have
not old,
glasses. I'm 51.
Yeah, but that's not old though.
Yeah, but I'm not 26 anymore, am I? I could be your dad.
Pardon?
I could be your dad.
No, my dad was way older than you.
Yeah, but I could still be your dad.
No, I don't think so.
So the context behind it was that Fred was talking about his eye surgery, saying that he struggles to see in the dark. So basically there was a comment that he made, basically just like, oh, I could be your dad, This is just like a bit of a heartwarming joke, It was basically meaning nothing, something that people can brush over very easily. Just a comment that a lot of people usually make. It's nothing out of the ordinary. Now, I understand that she's lost her parents, and again, that's sad. That's very sad, and I understand it might be traumatizing to her. I do understand that. However, I do think she also needs to realize that this was not that big of a deal. However, she makes it a big deal. And I'll show you really right now.
I didn't say anything about it last night because I was kind of just annoyed about it. So I slept on it and I kind of thought about it and I was just like, this is not the kind of person I want to be around. Now.
Right, but like, if he's generally upset you, I mean, even though I understand, like, when people do get upset, it might take them a few minutes or even, like, you know, half an hour or an hour to, like, really process it about, like, what he actually said and if it really upset me. But I do think she should have, like, put Fred, like, drug him aside and basically be like, hey, I was a bit upset what you said. You know, I don't really want. I was a bit upset about what you said about my dad. Can you please not do that again? And I like to think that Fred is mature enough that he would understand her point of view. I like to understand that. Again, I wasn't there when it all happened, so like I'm only seeing what I saw for the clip. But I do like. I do think like Fred would be mature in that situation. Anyway, let's continue.
I reckon you should eat this. I haven't seen you eat anything.
I'm good, babe. Thank you, there.
No, seriously, Nella, you should eat, don't you think? Nella?
So Fred is also the chef, the main chef of the camp, and as you can see, she's even refusing to eat anything that Fred cooks. Yeah, this is like this is starting to get to the point where it's like, right, I sympathize where she comes from, but now it's starting to become a bit childish. It's like there's this fine line that, you know, especially with the fact that, you know, she's a YouTuber, you know, so she should be used to this sort of behavior or sort of comments. So yeah, no, I do think she needs. It is a bit immature of her. Again, I understand, you know, she's lost her parents. It might be a bit traumatizing for her. I get it. But I do think her reaction is wrong in this case.
Nella? Nella?
Right, so why does he keep calling me?
Nella? Nella? Darling?
Can
Nella?
you leave me alone?
You don't want to eat?
Leave me alone.
Yeah, this is the reaction that you see from a teenager. I think she's in her 20s. Like, I don't really know how old she is specifically, but like, it is a bit immature of her to react like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Fred is just like, yeah, okay.
This morning I offered some rice to Nella and she didn't want any. But somehow I felt like something was wrong. And all of a sudden, suddenly, it all kicked off.
Okay, so this is the point where everyone's talking about where it all kicks off. So let's actually watch this.
You've missed out on that rice. That was absolutely banging.
Oh yeah, yummy. Risotto, ooh.
Yeah, no, it like... there's no reason to react like this. There's no reason to be this sarcastic and rude to Sam, because all he was saying was that you missed out on the rice, you know. I mean, you can not like Fred, you can not talk to him, you can do all this, but like you're affecting yourself and putting yourself through that situation over because, you know, he upset you. It's like, all right, you're like, he upset you or something, but like you need to look after yourself, and if that includes like eating someone's food that you don't like, you're gonna need to take it. I mean, like you're in the jungle, you know, you're not going to sorry, this is off the cuff. This is a bit, sorry if I feel like I'm rambling. You need to eat something, you know. Sorry.
Nella, you don't want your rice?
No.
You really?
I don't want to talk to you.
What have I done to you?
You made a comment yesterday,
What did I
and
say?
you know what comment you
No,
said.
what did I say?
Okay, look, he's not gonna know what he said if you don't tell him, because he's not going to remember that far back from, like, you know, just because you're like, oh yeah, you made a comment. It's like, oh, what did I say? Oh, you know what I said. It's like, no.
So you know that my mom's dead, and you know that my dad's dead. You know that, right?
Yes.
I've come to find out that every time I want to get creative around the fire, or I want to have something my way, my own food that I'm entitled to, my way, you tend to get an attitude, right?
Okay.
Wait, what? When did he have an attitude? Because like all he really said was that I could be your dad. He didn't even say it in a patronizing way or like with an attitude or anything. He just said, "Oh, I could be your dad." I don't get what what are you talking about?
Okay.
So yesterday, when I wanted to burn fat that you was gonna throw away anyways, it's not even something that we needed to survive in camp. You turned around to me with an attitude and said, "You know I could be your dad, right?"
Wait, what? Okay, like firstly, he didn't even say it like that. He just said it like he just said, "Oh, I could be your dad."
I could be your dad.
You know I could be your dad, right?
I could be your dad.
You know I could be your dad, right?
I could be your dad.
You know I could be your dad, right?
He didn't even have like an attitude. Like, what are you talking about? I mean, like, I get with the fire, you know, it was like, I do feel like it was a bit too big of a fire. I get where you're coming from with that. And yeah, Fred did go a bit overboard with fire, but like, that's not. You're taking this completely out of context. He was talking about like his age. That's what he was talking about. He wasn't talking about like, oh yeah, like I'll talk about the fire and then I'll say, oh, I could be your dad. Like you're taking that completely out of context. I mean, there might be more of this that we're not seeing. Again, I'm only a viewer, so I all I can really do is tell you what I see. But like, it's taken. If this is like not edited and this is the way that it's said. Like, this is... She's taking it completely out of context and reacting to this in a really negative way.
You know I could be your dad, right? To me, I don't care how you said it. To me, that's disrespectful.
Okay, then why are you bringing it up then?
And I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to be around you. I only allow people to disrespect me once. You hurt my feelings. I was very upset.
Hold on, wait, you only allow people to disrespect you once. You're a YouTuber. You should be used to this sort of shit. And I'm not excusing that at all. I mean, like, I don't tolerate, like, things like harassment or death threats or, like, anything like that. Or even people making fun of your dead parents or, like, dead family members in expense for that. But, like, you probably get, like, comments like that on a daily fucking basis. So, I'm not being funny, like, you should be used to this sort of shit.
Till this very morning, and you keep trying to speak to me when I don't want to speak to you. I would rather stay away from you. I don't want to eat your food. I don't want to talk to you. We can just live. You live on that side. I live on this side.
Oh my god, like, love, like, again, I feel like I need to say this multiple times, that I do sympathise with you, but you're reacting incredibly childish. This is incredibly... This is something that I expect from, like, a teenager. Like a 14-year-old or a 15-year-old when they get into a silly pot with their parents. It's just incredibly immature. You don't need to set boundaries for this. I mean, again, if you don't want to be friends with Fred, if you don't want to talk to him, that's fine. But you're creating an awkward situation and creating drama over a comment. Again, you're a YouTuber. You should be used to this sort of shit.
And it's cool. Don't bring up my dead parent. Are you stupid about, oh...
Wait, what? Like, he didn't even bring up your dead parents. He just said, I could be your dad. That's not bringing up your what? What's your... You know, at this point, your parents have nothing to do with this. Your parents have absolutely nothing to do with this. This is just some dumb personal beef you're having with Fred.
You know I could be your dad, right? You know my dad's...
Okay, he didn't even say it like that, alright? And yes, he's aware that your dad's dead. He didn't even say it like that. You're taking this completely out of context.
Dead, you're a weirdo.
I am
you're
so
a weirdo.
sorry you took it.
Okay,
I'm
cool,
so sorry.
thank you.
Can I just say? First of all, I am sorry I've offended you.
Okay.
I am unaware that you felt offended. I am unaware that what I said, you know, would lead to this conversation. I only said that in a way because I am older than you. I'm 51 and you're 26.
I'm not stupid.
Like, that's something that I said earlier, is like, I believe that Fred would take this in a mature manner. And looking at this, like, he has. I mean, Fred has worked, you know, in front of house. He's a front of house member, so he's used to, like, you know, people insulting him, and he's used to this sort of behavior. So, like, I guarantee you that Fred would have taken this really well. So that's something that we saw right here. It's like he took it really well. He took it like he just said, "I'm sorry. I know you got offended by it. I only said it because of this. Can we move on?" You know, and that's a mature thing. So hold on, let's back up a bit, because I just right here.
Because I am older than you, I'm 51 and you're 26.
I'm not stupid.
Nella, it
You're
wasn't
not
like
gonna
that.
little girl me. You're not.
Wait, what? Where's this coming from? Where's this coming from that he's little girling you? Like he didn't he didn't even do that. Where's this coming from?
Nella, it wasn't like that at all.
Okay, it wasn't like that.
I promise you it wasn't like
Okay.
that. On my children's life, it
Okay,
wasn't like
thank
that.
you, thank you.
If, however, I made a mistake and I said something that offended you, I'm really
Okay,
sorry.
cool.
I'm really sorry you feel
Thank
like
you.
this.
I accept your apology.
I really feel sorry,
But in order for
but-
us,
Okay, this is like, okay, no, you don't accept your apology because you're still going on about it. And even to this day, I mean, I just watched the recent I'm a Celebrity episode, and even to this day, she's still holding a grudge against it. This episode was like, I think it was like 2 days ago. And even to this day, she's still holding a grudge against Fred about it. It's ridiculous.
us to live in this camp together, I don't want to eat no food that you're cooking. Don't talk to me. You stay over there.
Okay, then you're pretty much just starving yourself because of some ridiculous beef that you have with Fred. Look, I'm not being funny, but, like, this behaviour is incredibly childish. Again, like, I feel like I have to say this multiple times in order to celebrate my hair. I understand that she might feel traumatized by this. I really do. But this behavior is completely taken out of context and wrong. You like, and again, she's a YouTuber. She should be used to this sort of shit.
There, I stay over here, and we can live. I'm good. Yeah, you stay over there, because the thing is, look at your face. You're smiling. You don't even give a.
What? He wasn't even smiling. Like, hold on, let's see that his reaction again when he.
You stay over there, because the thing is, look at your face.
Look, he wasn't even smiling. That's just his face. That's just it's like, oh, I'm trying to concentrate face. What? Oh my goodness, this woman, man.
Face, you're smiling. You don't even give a. He gave me just such a shitty apology that he didn't mean. He was smiling half the time.
I mean, like, again, if you want to accept his apology or not, that's up to you. Again, I'm not here to tell you what you did, but I mean, like, you did accept his apology. Wait, no, yeah, no, sorry, you did accept his apology, and you're saying that it was a shitty apology. So your values are inconsistent now. So you're just saying that, oh yeah, no, I accept your apology, now go away, and then you're saying that. Now you're saying it was a shitty apology. It's clear to me that you don't want to accept your apology. You just want Fred to go. And you're making things incredibly awkward for everyone just for the sake of, oh, I want to feel powerful in this moment. I want to feel, you know, like I'm the victim. You're not a victim in this. You're literally just creating drama for the sake of it. Out of nothing.
So I just feel like if I don't like somebody, I'm not going to force myself to speak to them. This is not the kind of person I want to be around.
Okay, I mean that's fair enough. That's your choice. You know, I'm not going to batter you because of that.
These are not the kind of comments I want to be subject to.
Okay, listen, I did not pick up on the vibe.
Wait, those are not the comments that you want to be. Hold on, let's say that again.
Shitty apology that he didn't mean. He was smiling half the time. So I just feel like if I don't like somebody, I'm not going to force myself to speak to them. This is not the kind of person I want to be around. These are not the kind of comments I want to be subject to.
Love, you're a YouTuber. You get comments like this on a daily basis. In fact, people get it even worse than you. Most likely. I mean, you're a YouTuber with like 2 million subscribers. You should be used to comments like this. And again, I'm not saying that it's justified in any way. I'm just saying that you're a YouTuber, you should be used to this sort of shitty behaviour from other people.
Okay, listen, I did not pick up on the vibe, right? But you never do!
Yeah, that's a human... That's like a common thing. Like, you're not going to get people to like realise your emotions just from like, oh yeah, I make a comment. For one, he wasn't even looking at you. Two, you didn't even give him any sign that you were upset. And three, if you didn't bring this up right now, I guarantee you I probably wouldn't even know you were upset. It's not an uncommon thing for people to not realise or pick up how you feel. People can't see your feelings unless you talk about it.
And you could
never do.
What I mean is you could have said straight away, excuse me, Fred, this is
I went to bed,
upsetting
I
me.
didn't eat your food. Can you not clock on the vibe?
No! No one can know your emotions. They can't fucking see it. Dumbass.
No, because you've been sleeping quite a lot, so I thought you were tired. If I made a faux pas, you know, unwillingly, unconsciously, I am very sorry. But this was all it was.
Like, look, like, he's taking it like as an adult. He's taking it as an adult, and she's just reacting like a teenager. Like, seriously, it's incredibly childish behaviour. And again, like, I understand she's lost her parents, but there's no reason to react like this or to hold a grudge against Fred over something like this.
That's all it was. Now, if you want to take it to the nth degree and not speak to me anymore, it's your choice, it's your prerogative.
You only get one chance to disrespect me.
Okay.
This is... You only get one chance to disrespect me. He wasn't even disrespecting you. He wasn't even disrespecting you. He just made a fucking comment.
Accept your apology, but let's not be friends. How about...
No, you don't accept his apology because you just said that he gave you a shitty apology. Alright, if you don't want to be friends with him, that's fine. But don't hold your entire experience of this just because of one beef. It's ridiculous. It's childish and it's stupid. Now, again, I know you lost your parents, but at the same time, you need to be... That's your accountability to fix that. That's your accountability to realise that what other people... They're not always going to know you. They don't know your history. Now, I know you had this conversation with Fred before, but just saying, like, if someone came up to me and said, oh, I could be your granddad... Like, I'm not going to take offence to that just because my granddad's passed away. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to get like, oh, I'm not going to be like, oh, you know, you offended me.
And you don't want your eyes?
I think I'm very good. I'm good.
Okay, I'll have it then.
God, this is such a teenager's reaction. It's pathetic.
Thank you so much.
Thanks very much. See you later.
Look at this. It's just, it's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous, like, to be honest, like, I'm not, I like I said before, I understand where she's coming from, I understand what's going on, and if she is a bit upset about Fred, I mean, even at the end of the clip, like, Fred was like, oh yeah, that was weird, and I do understand where that's coming from, but at the, around this point, I don't know. It's hard for me to side with her because she's acting immature. It's just hard for me to side with her. Anyway, sorry if it feels like I'm rambling or repeating myself a lot. Like, this is basically off the cuff with no notes and no script. So I just wanted to get this out there. But, yeah, what did you guys think of it? Are you Team Nella or are you Team Fred for the little kids out there? Comment down below, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.